Why does it block stupid smileys? Why would it block stupid smileys? I hate this thing sometimes. I really do. Okay. So I'm going to do something a little different tonight. Oh, I forgot my questions. Oh my gosh, I forgot my questions. Oh no, I forgot my questions. Oh well. Okay, I'm going to do something a little different tonight. It is Friday Free for All, which on my Fridays I answer questions. But before we start, I'm just going to say a quick prayer because I'm a believer and I just want to pray. And the people that actually watch this, if you are a believer, you could just pray along with me. And if you're not, that's okay. I'm just going to pray tonight that I'm just going to say a quick prayer and then we're going to get started and we are going to talk and answer questions tonight. So this is the time to bring questions. Heavenly Father, we just come before you. And Lord, we thank you for this opportunity. I thank you, God, that I get to show up here and I get to share this with other people. I pray, Lord, that you would bless this time, that you would draw the people that need this the most. And I just pray that you would help me to explain this, Lord, and make it as clear and understandable as possible. And I just thank you for this now. And I thank you that I get to do this. And I pray that you would bless the people tonight. And in Jesus' name, amen. Amen. So tonight we are going to talk about what this is, how to do it. And thank you, Shayla. Well, praise the Lord. Okay, so we are going to talk tonight about this program, but tonight is Friday Free for All. So if you have questions, now is the time to ask the questions because I want to answer as many questions as I can for you. I've had people think that this is not a business. So I'm like, no, it is a business. So you're not making like a portion of something. That's what I want to clear up. You're not making a portion. You're making 100% profit in this. It is your business. This is not some kind of job that somebody's hiring you. You have to show up and do certain things. It's not like that. So I want to be clear about what this is. You're getting 100% profit of something that you didn't make. And I want to kind of just give you an overview, but at any time, if you have questions, ask me. So what do? We basically, this is your business. Okay. It would be your business. If you have questions, please ask. 100% profit. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit about me, okay? So I'm just going to jot this down so that you can follow along. Hi, Dr. Livingston. Welcome, girl. Thank you for the snowflakes. I appreciate those snowflakes. This is your business. You would make 100% profit. I was a DoorDasher. I've been in business before, but November 2022, I had a mini stroke, and I don't share this too often, but I was okay physically, but it did bring to light that there was a problem in the marriage. So thank you to you too. There was a problem in my marriage, and basically it brought that to light. Long story short, I was left with a family of 5, 4 kids and me. I am a mom of 5, but one's already gone. The second one's practically out the door now. But at that time, there was 5 of us. I had no job. I had no income. I did nonprofit work, which I still do, but I was not getting paid. So I was struggling. I was like, and when I like to tell this because there's so many people out there that maybe you're not working now. Maybe you need to be having a side income. Maybe you should have some kind of income. I would actually stress that to everybody because I thought that I was safe. I thought that I didn't have to worry about having an income. I was in a comfortable place where I didn't think I had to worry about that. Well, I was blindsided. This happens, and it can happen by death. Somebody that I know recently lost their husband, and it is sad. It is awful. And if you are not prepared for these things, they will take you and they can wipe you out, like literally, mentally, physically, in every way possible. So I want to tell that part of my story. I do not tell it all the time because it's one of those things where if you understand, you understand. And if you don't, it's more of a preventative measure. So I like to say, hey, man, if you don't have an income, from my heart to yours, please have an income. Death happens, accidents happen, blindsides happen. But so in that struggle to look for the work from home, I found this. I was door dashing, lost my truck and my job in the same day. I thankfully finally found something that works. This is an online business where you make 100% profit. I'm not talking about affiliate marketing here. We're not doing that. This is an actual business. If you've never had a business in your life, that's okay. You can do this as a beginner. You can learn the steps how to build a successful online business. Just follow these steps. It is like connecting the dots, 1 to 20. Connect the dots. You can do this if you have that. I said it last night, and it's ringing true to me, like this go-getter attitude. Like nothing's going to stop me. So in this business, you make 100% profit. You get an automated system. So what does the automated system do for you? The automated system, which is this right here, my website. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Thank you for coming in. You get this. You get a website, okay? I didn't build the website. I'm going to put up here. I'm going to put promote. We're going to put promote digital programs because that's what I'm doing. But it's also a business, okay? I don't want people to get confused, okay? So this right here, the website, is something that you're going to get. What we do is we actually create content. I create content. I have fun doing it. I create 3 pieces of content. I spread mine out because I have more than one account, but this is something that I'm testing. I want you to follow the blueprint, okay? Because I've been in this for a bit now, so I'm fooling around. But the blueprint, you pick one platform, you post on one platform, you do not need a following, and you don't want a following. Don't do like I did, because I think it actually slowed down my process, like my progress. That's the right word. So 0 following, guys, a 0 following. You do not want a following. You want a fresh, clean start. You want to let the algorithm, let your audience find you. So let's pull out the algorithm and put in audience, because that's what we're really talking about. Andrea, hello, Andrea. We are talking about your audience finding you. We talk about algorithm, but tonight let's talk about it's an audience. So your audience finds your content. Thank you for the heartbeat. Your audience finds your content. And if they're interested, they will go to Granny's Getting Paid. That's my website. They will go to your 24-hour around-the-clock automated system, which is your website, put their email in there, and you know what happens? Boom, they get this immediate video that answers a lot of questions, okay? And if they want to know more, they can go into the email and they'll find my email. They'll get my email address right away. And then they can ask me questions personally through email. I also want to remind people, thank you. I also want to remind people, is that Harpreet? Hello, Harpreet. How are you? I also want to remind people that we are not in this business to be sliding into people's DMs. We're not in this business to add more time to our life. We don't want to work harder, okay? As a DoorDasher, I was working harder. I had to put more time in. More time to me meant more money, right? It is hard work. It is hard work. So in this business, that is your business where you make 100% profit, you want to follow the blueprint. I can't stress that enough. There's a blueprint for a reason. You know why that blueprint is proven to work? Because it has already produced the woman who started this. She made her first million in 17 months. She is on her fourth. I know that blows your mind. It blows my mind. But that is a fact because all she did was follow the blueprint and she learned how to do that first. Then she started building that business, adding streams of income, something that you can do, something that I can do. I have never started adding streams of income. I've just been promoting the 4 programs. That's it. As a beginner, I just wanted to promote the programs. I want to master my 2-hour workday. I am not so good at mastering, but that is, I do master the 2-hour workday if I'm posting on one platform, like the blueprint says, 3 times a day. Hands down, I got that. I actually have that in probably less than 2 hours. So it is completely doable to do 2 hours. We're promoting what? Digital programs, guys. I have 4 of them. I'm promoting them using a free method, 2 free methods, social media, and posting free ads. Once you go live, you might not have to do the posting of free ads if you want to go live. Some people just don't want to go live. I encourage you to go live. I'm going to tell you my experience, okay? If you go live, I can answer questions. You could answer questions. People can relate to you. People can see you. We can hang out. I can get to know you. You get to know me. That is the best way to create a connection because you can see I'm real. So it's quick to actually, okay, what is it that you're doing? How do I do that? I like you. It didn't take me long to purchase from the girl that I bought from because she was just a straight shooter. She was a homeschooling mom living, I think she was in Oklahoma, but I don't even talk to her. I don't even talk to her now. I only talked to her a handful of times. I was straight about getting in and getting going. So everything that I needed was inside of the program. Everything that you need is inside of the program. I cannot stress this enough. This business was made for beginners from beginning to excel. Okay. There is no end from beginning to excel. That's where you want to go. That's where I want to go. And I'm going to help you get there because this is such an opportunity that it can actually change your life. I was a struggling DoorDasher for real, like struggling. Do you know how long it took me to make $900? That would have been 2 weeks. And I probably wouldn't have hit that because I would have had to put gas in the truck. I have to go back to that time period. Now, $900 to me, that's one sale. One sale. That can be in a day. I can have 2 of those in a day. Do you know what that does in life? You can do the same thing. I'm not promoting a program that you can't promote unless you don't come in on the legacy. If you don't come in on the legacy, I would never promote the 100. I would tell you not to do it. Skip the 1, go to 3, 6, or the 9. That's 3 programs right there, 3, 6, or 9. The reason that I don't talk about the 1 is because it's like buying the bare bones. I would never do that. There's not enough in there. It does get you in the community. You do have access to the free, there's some free courses in there, like bonus courses that you can actually look at. You can get in the meetings. You can't get in the legacy meeting, but there are mentor meetings. So you can start there. I'm not saying that you can't. I'm saying I promote the 3, 6, and 9 because you're going to get some meat. What is that? You're going to get some knowledge. You're going to get some education. You're going to get some something to hold on to and to start growing. Okay, that's why I say that. I don't know about you, but this opportunity for me personally, I never thought that anything like this existed. I was like, I got to look for work from home. mad, like a mad woman on the computer typing work from home jobs. How do I find real work from home? Never once did I look for a business. I never looked for a business. Why would I look for a business? I was looking for a work from home job. So when this was presented to me, it was like, what? Is this actually something I can do? She told me she was a homeschooling mom. She loved God and she worked from home. And I was like, man, she's talking to me. I need to do all that stuff. I'm a homeschooling mom. I want to work from home and I love God. And I was like, okay, this girl, when you connect with somebody, you just connect with that person, right? It's like you've known them your whole entire life and you're like, where have you been? I love that. I love that I make new friends in this. You will make friends in this. I love my community. I really do. I call them my familia because they are. We support each other. We're not in competition with each other. There are plenty of people doing what I'm doing, okay? But there's like 46 or 47,000 of us in the community now, but there are 5 billion people on social media, okay? So we're not doing something like it's not, there's lots of room. Let's just put it that way. There's lots of room for all of us. That's probably why we're not competing. There's lots of room. And we actually encourage each other in this to get their questions answered, to grow, to, hey, what's working for you or whatever. Like we communicate with each other. I love it. You can go in the community at any time, day or night, anytime. There is always people in there, always helpful, always encouraging. I love what this is, and I love who it helps. So you get to promote. I'm promoting 4 digital programs. I'm promoting 4. You can come in on any of them. Like I said, I have 1, 3, 6, and 9. Let's write those down. 1, my marker is dying. 1, 3, 6, and 9. I never go into details about what's in them. Just know that we are in the e-learning industry. What does that mean? That means you're actually kind of like going to school in an essence, but that schooling you actually get to earn from. Okay, so I have 1, 3, 6, and 9. So when you purchase a program, what happens is you actually get to start to learn. So if you have a business, I don't want to leave businesses out only for the reason that I had business before, like a few businesses. And man, I wish I would have known what I know now back then, because it would have really helped me push my stuff out. You get to learn marketing skills so that you can apply that to the business. So you're learning when you purchase, you actually learn these skills. You're going to learn some marketing skills that then you push back into the business that you just opened, right? When you purchase a program, it kickstarts that business. And I love to explain it like that because they're kind of like together, right? You're purchasing a program, you're starting a business where you make 100% profit. You have all the tools, all the community, you have interactive legacy meeting, an interactive legacy meeting with the multimillionaire herself. Okay. She's on her 4th, but also inside of the community, there are 6-figure income earners. Maybe you would be the next one. Maybe. You don't know. What if? Because I would love to be one of those mentors, one of the next 6-figure income earner mentors. I want people to understand that this is possible for them. It's possible for you. Listen, I never in my life thought that I could ever do anything like this. I didn't think it existed. Sometimes people just okay, so where was I? Okay, so I was door dashing. I was struggling. I was trying to make ends meet. So when I found this, I was like, wow, I can actually do this. So actually, speaking of money, let's talk about money. Hold on a second. So there's a guy in our community who hit 300K. 300K. I know it's hard to imagine, but I'm sharing this with you because I want you to understand when you are at the point where you're willing to try something different, when you're at the point of like, man, I'm tired. I am sick and tired. Sick and tired of what? Being broke. Sick and tired of worrying about bills. Sick and tired. There's a guy in our community just hit 300K. Do you know he was homeless at one point? He was homeless. He was a welder. He got laid off 15 years into his work. And after that, he became homeless. I'm pretty sure it's after that when he got laid off, he became homeless. He started this program as somebody who was homeless. Like, think about that. So we have people. I remember another girl that she was like, "Oh, I didn't have the money to start. I borrowed the money. I borrowed the money. I was door dashing. I was barely surviving." And I thought, either I'm going to go down this hole of looking for the work from home jobs again, or I'm going to try something different. I decided I'm going to try something different. And I'm so glad that I did, because this has opened up a door to me that blows my mind. Like, I can actually see, I can have a goal, and you can, of making six figures. It is true. I never talked about it before, not until recently, because I never saw it. Now I see it. When you change, when you can actually see something happening, there's this hope, there's this goal that happens, and you're like, wow, could that be me? Yes, it can be. That's why I love what I do. I love that I get to show up here and I can share with you my journey, and I want you to be a part of your own journey, but like, join, like, be in this business and watch how you grow. Watch how you grow, like, up mentally, because you do grow. You actually start to learn how to see things differently. And there's this hope of, wow, I can actually live differently because of this program, because of this blueprint, because it was made for beginners. So I like to let businesses know, people that have small business, this could help you. But if you are also in a small business that you love, but you're just not making the ends meet, and you buy one of these programs, you can take the skills inside of it, apply it to your business, and do this on the side so it brings you in the income, so that you can kind of have multiple streams of income. It is amazing what you get to do when you have the knowledge, when you are learning, when you're hanging out with people who are making money. You get to learn what they know. You get to learn what they know. So every Tuesday, today is Friday, so I look forward to the legacy meeting. The legacy meeting is for the people that come in on the 9, right? So we have a special meeting every single Tuesday, and it's the millionaire mama that does it, okay? But we actually can go and ask her questions. If you get in, it's a Zoom meeting. So she picks a topic, and we get to learn and to grow. So it is an actual program. You want to get inside. You want to learn. You want to be a part of the community. So it is a 2-hour workday. I always like to tell everybody, put aside an hour for learning. So these, if you don't attend like the meeting, you can actually watch it after. You can watch like the rerun after. You don't have to be in there at that very time. Everything is accessible online in the program. But what would it be like for you today if you could have a vision of making a better income? What would you do with that income? Have you ever dreamt about going anywhere? I have, but I never really I kind of like thought about it and I was like, oh, it'd be nice to go there, but that's not going to happen. That's the wrong way to look at things. And when you get in here and you see, wow, I have an unlimited income amount potential. Unlimited. Yeah. A job has a limit. Hi, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, for the likes. You in a job, we're limited. Okay. You work this amount of hours. This is what you're going to make. Inside of this, there is no limit to your income. So I get to hang out. I get to meet new people. I get to share. I get to tell my story. And for the people that are looking for a way out of where they are, what they're doing, for maybe they need more money in the household, this is an awesome opportunity that doesn't require all those extra hours. Like, I'm not burning through my own money to create this money because there's no monthly expenses. None. I should write that down. We don't have any monthly expenses. There's none. What kind of business can you start? And I'm speaking from experience. I'm going to say probably 98%, because I don't know of any that actually don't have any monthly expenses. A website has a monthly expense. In this, I have a website. I'm not paying every month for the website, and it's up there 24 hours around the clock, running and working for me. That is how I work less. So let's put that 2-hour workday down here, because that's important for you to know. And you want to master that, and you can master that. You can actually master a 2-hour workday. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Let's go. I need that. Good. That's how I was. I was like, let's go. Let's do it. That's exactly what I was like. I was like, let's go, girl. So you can go to grannysgettingpaid.com. You can put your email in and you'll get the details. Okay. If you have questions, you're going to get an immediate response as soon as you go there, because it's an automated system. You, in this day and age, you want an automated system. I never knew the value in it until I came to this, until I actually was learning inside of here. And I was like, wow, why haven't I had an automated system? I had a taste of it with Etsy, but this is so different, so different. Plus, when you're creating your content, which we didn't talk about the content tonight, but when we're creating content, man, we have got the best business in the world. I'm just saying, if you have ever looked at TT Shop, if you have ever looked at affiliate marketing, if you have ever looked at being a spokesperson or having a brand deal or any of those things, there is nothing wrong with any of them. Okay. There's not. There are streams of income. There are ways to make income. However, there is a but. And that but is, how long is it going to take you to learn what you're doing? I want you to really sit there and think about this, especially if you've entertained the idea. I've entertained the idea of going and trying it. And then I'm like, no, wait a minute. Do you know how much time that's going to take? So in the shop, let's just, for an example, we're just going to travel down a road for a minute. In the shop, if you do not follow the directions in the shop, because they have directions in the shop, if you don't do it right, they can actually you can get strikes. You can get in trouble. When you put your whole life into one stream of income, it's like a job. When you put your life into that one stream, if it's TT, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. But if it goes away, what goes away with it? Your income, right? Because you can't take that and you can't go to another platform. You got your eggs in one basket and you're going to be in trouble. And if you don't follow their directions, you're going to be in trouble. You could lose that. So there's all kinds of downsides to that. I could see it if you were not depending on it. If it was like an extra stream of income and you wanted to do that, if you wanted to sit there and sell the marker, knock your socks off, I'm okay with that. Okay. No, not right now, my love. I'm okay with that. But I would never suggest to you that it be your bread and butter because there's too many things that are like that make me cringe. Okay. So there's nothing wrong with it as a little side hustle. Affiliate marketing. So let's talk about affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing. Well, you want to sell the hair clip? Don't mind it. It's a piece of it's broken. You want to sell be an affiliate for this, right? So I'm going to wear it. I'm going to do whatever. You're going to make a very small portion on this, okay? A very small portion. Do you know the time that you need to invest in this in order to make the affiliate income? And it's not going to just be on one piece, right? You're going to have to learn. You're going to have to grow. You're going to have to, how are you going to do it? Where are you going to do it? You have to learn how to do this stuff. So there's a lot of time involved, a lot of learning involved. In this, I was up and running in 2 days, literally up and running in 2 days. Thank you for the likes, Lisa. I was up and running in 2 days. I know our millionaire mentor, she was up in 2 days. I know that other people are different. Some people faster, some people slower, but there's not this great big learning curve. And that was one of the things that I was thinking about when I first joined, because I had experience in looking and having to learn something new. I made digital products. It took me a long time to create digital products and then to post them on my Etsy shop. That took a lot of time. So when I was looking at this, when I got into this, I was like, wow, I can't believe all I'm doing is creating content. I'm posting my content and I'm going to learn how to do it better. To me, it was like, holy cow. Like I literally was blown away by this opportunity. I was like, I could have done this 2 years ago. How come I couldn't find this 2 years ago? Because I could have used this 2 years ago, but I didn't see it, not until this year. So I want you to be aware of when you're creating more streams of income, it's good. Now, there's a smart way to do affiliate marketing, and we learn that inside of our program. You crazy kid. So you would take, no, okay, not right now. You would take this, okay, and you would put it as a link inside of your email, because email is where it's at. Like it's an automated system. I didn't know this either. So inside of here, my website, that's where we capture emails. We capture them. That's what it's called, a capture page. But inside of there, right? And you can unsubscribe. Don't panic. You can unsubscribe at any time. But you learn how to do affiliate marketing the smart way, which is put a link into an email that people will get in sequence at some point in time. You can put it in anywhere you want, as far as I know. Put that in there. And I'm not going to sit here and sell it to you, but it's going to be accessible to you in the email. So that's the smart way to do it. I'm not going to spend more time, more effort. I don't need to learn. I need to just put the link in and say, here you go. If you want this, go for it. That's the way of the smart affiliate marketing. This business teaches you the value of time. Like I never knew, man, I always wanted to have more time, but I didn't know that it was possible. Is anybody else like that? Or was I just like out in the dark? Because I had no idea that it could actually work less and still make money. I love this opportunity. I have some notes on my computer. I'll make sure that I always talk about what I'm supposed to be talking about. Because I want you guys to get all the information that I can. This is where I answer questions. This is where I do my explaining, because in a 1-minute video or in a 60-second, 1 minute, 60-second, 50-second, whatever, you're not getting the whole big picture of how this works. That's why it's important to go live. You don't need to be scared about going live. It's almost like second nature to me. I can sit here and, man, last night, I don't know, I must have had what I call a moment. I don't know what kind of moment you could say, but the train left the tracks, as my dear friend Anna said, and I was like, I totally forgot. I got off track. I forgot what I was thinking about, and I couldn't remember what I was even talking about. And I sat there for a second trying to think about where was I? And I was like, forget it. Who cares? Who cares? Now, that's the kind of stuff that happens. And you just roll with it, because who really cares? Everybody from last night's going to forget about it tonight, forget about it tomorrow, that she forgot. Who cares? Who cares? When you make content, you're going to mess up in the content. I messed up in the content the other day, and it was so funny because I put I put captions on my video, and I forgot that I blew up a little picture on my screen. So I looked at it after the fact, and I was like, what were you thinking? So I had messed up, and I actually messed up on reading what I was sharing. So it was hilarious, and I don't care. I don't care, because I'm not a perfectionist. I will never be a perfectionist. And I want you to know that you don't have to know how to edit a video. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to show up and be you. We are so uniquely made. And I love that every single one of us has something special to offer other people. We're just here as a collective group of people that want other people to succeed. So do you want to succeed in life? Do you want to help somebody else succeed? Do you want to be the reason that somebody comes out of debt? Do you want to be the reason that somebody gets to live their life differently? Maybe I'm talking to you. I don't know. Like, are you at that point where you're like, I just need to do something different with my life. I want to change how I live. Money is the tool to get there. But that time, the freedom of time is like so mind-blowing to me. Like, I can come and go as I please. I can do this and fit this in. I could be standing in my kitchen cooking, and I could really be talking to you on a live if I wanted to. But see, I'm like I would be all over the place, and I would forget what I was talking about. But that's me. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for coming in. Catalina, thank you for the follow. Somebody else I followed. I'm sorry. Chick from 62. Is it 62? No, it's not 62. Chick. I don't know what that last number there is. Yes, I got glasses on, but can't see it. Chick from, I don't know where, but thank you for the follow. Nori, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, guys, I missed some of this. Thank you, guys. So, what is one thing you would celebrate if you hit your financial goals? If you're scrolling through here, I just want to know, what would you celebrate if you had a goal, a financial goal? A lot of us inside our community have a financial goal of hitting 10K in a month or more, because that's only 12 customers in a month. That's like 3 customers a week. So I know you think, wow, 10K in a month. It is a lot of money, but it's not a lot of customers. So let me give you an example. Okay, I'm going to let you guys screenshot that in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I want you to think of something. I love my marker, okay? If I told you I need you to make $900, and this, I'm going to give you $1 for every marker that you would sell. Like, how many customers would you need? And how long would that take you? Just playing around, just giving you an idea. So I'm going to take the marker. Okay. I'll see you back in what? How long do you need? A couple weeks, a couple months? It's true, right? You need to have 900 customers to make 900. Right here. This one right here, 9. That is one customer, and it's called the Legacy Program. I need one customer, one person. That's it. You're going to need 900. So let's put it in perspective, okay? Because people think that that selling somebody else's product is really good. They think that, oh, I'm going to make all kinds by doing that. Man, is it going to take you all day? Because the people that go on live and they're selling products, that is great. I told you I'm not against it. I'm totally for it. But if that's your bread and butter, that has got to be stressful. That has got to be like, what are you doing? I'm promoting 4 programs, and in my day, I need to do 2 hours. I'm going to tell you right now, sometimes I do more, but I'm on more than one platform. In the beginning, I didn't do this right. You can easily do a 2-hour workday on one platform, posting 3 pieces of content. It is so stinking easy. Are you going to be the best at it in the beginning? Absolutely not. But who cares? All that matters is you actually, the beauty of this business is if you are willing to show up, and this goes for the kinds of people that will be successful in here. Okay. I'm going to tell you what's going to make you or what's going to break you. There's 3 things. You need to show up. You have to show up to do 2 hours of work. I mean, if you could put aside an hour for learning, that is going to benefit you, because I told you, you have access to an amazing community. You have access to 6-figure income earners. Why wouldn't you sit in there and hang out with the people that started right here and that built up their business to a 6-figure income? Why wouldn't you want to hang out with those people? I do. I want to know what they did. I want to know how they did it. I want to know their obstacles. I want to know how they overcame them. I want to know. When you hang out with people that are doing that, that are making that, following the same blueprint that you have access to, why wouldn't you do that? So, number 1, are you willing to learn? Are you willing to learn something new? This is what's going to make or break you. If you are willing to learn something new, I'm willing. I am all on board. I want to learn more. I want to do this the best I can. I want to be able to see the people that need this the most be helped, and I want to see them succeed. I want to see, because you know, I'm just going to go somewhere. It upsets me personally when I see people that are like me, that maybe don't have the education, that don't have a degree, that don't have access to, I don't have credit cards. I have 0 credit cards. So these kids, whatever they get, it's because of the money that I have, not because of credit. I have 0 credit. When I was left with 4 kids, I had 1 debt and 1 credit card. That debt still exists. And of course, it's all on me for now. And then the credit card I sent back, which is embarrassing. But I was like, you know what? I never wanted to be in debt. And so I sent that back, because when we were left, I was like, I don't even have a job. So I just sent it back. Stacy, hi. Thank you for the follow, Ashley. So that's what I did. So I didn't have any credit to lean back on. There was somewhere I was going. Anyways, so willing to learn, coachable. I was not coachable. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I was not coachable. I thought I was. Here's what I thought. I did this thing. I started with a following. And when I say don't do it, don't do it. Don't go follow a bunch of people in our community doing the same thing. I am proving that not to be the case. Don't do it. When we say start off in the blueprint, not me, the blueprint that I follow says 0 followers. You want 0 followers. Your audience, the people that are going to be drawn to you through attraction marketing, because we're posting content, right? People get to know you. They're not going to purchase from you the first time. They're going to have to see that content. That's why you want to show up. They're going to see that content. They're going to be like, man, it'd be really cool to hang out with you. Or, can we be friends? Or what do you got? What are you talking about? I just want to know what you're doing. That's who you're going to attract, is the people that want to be like hanging out with you. Those people are the ones that are going to buy. Okay. So your audience will find you. You don't go looking for them. I'm not knocking on doors. I'm not picking up a phone. I'm not DMing you ever. ever, 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 because I value my hours and I want you to do the same thing. Who wants to be sitting on a phone? Who wants to be sliding into DMs? You want to sit in a DM all day? Because that's not a money-making thing. And we're taught here, you want to master the 2-hour workday. What's in the 2-hour workday? Shh, shh. What's in the 2-hour workday? Doing the income earning activities. We are very precise about what these are. I want you to succeed. I want you to be able to go wake up one morning and go, man, it's 6 o'clock. I don't know if you're an early bird. I am not. But if you're one of those early birds that catches the worm, 6 o'clock in the morning.
What's this one in down?
I don't know. Ask one of them to help you. 6 o'clock in the morning. Let's just say you're an early bird that catches the worm and I'm still sleeping. Catch one for me. If you are that person, you could have your income earning activities done by 8 o'clock in the morning. By 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not even kidding you. Now, on TikTok, you can't schedule a video to post. So you would have to go in there at lunchtime, post, at dinner time, post, but you could have the work done for you at between 6 and 8 in the morning. Make your 3 videos. Man, you would have your whole entire day ahead of you. What would you do with all that time? Because this is what we're talking about. We're talking about the ability to make money online, work from home, work from your phone, because I can go out and I can take my phone anywhere and I can create my videos. I can post my videos. This is real. This is legit. Anybody can do it. And that's why I love what I do, because I'm here for the people that are just like me that thought, I am never going to see 6 figures. That's not even a dream. That's not even a thought. I guess I'm going to struggle for my whole entire life. I know what it's like to struggle, sick and tired of wondering, how am I going to pay this? Maybe I need to get a second job. Maybe I need to get a third job. If that is how you think, I want you to know that you don't need to stay there. You don't need to stay where you are. It's not good in here. It's not actually the truth, because this program has changed how I see things. Like, I have hope. I'm like, man, I can have a goal. Never in my life did I think that I would actually have this goal and work less. Like, I can have a 6-figure income. One of the girls in our community, I'm so stinking excited and happy for her. She just went to Hawaii. Okay. She's just a normal everyday mom. I don't know if she homeschools or not. I can't remember, but she had a job. She was working. She started this. She actually quit her job, and her husband now is at home with her. Both of them she takes care of everything. So that is amazing. It is amazing. Yes, she does. I missed that, Stacy. Sometimes I talk so fast, I don't know. I don't know if I talk fast, but I think I do talk fast. Anyway, but she got to go to Hawaii. Oh, she does homeschool. Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't know. So I love that. I love a homeschooling mom can make money and still have time. Isn't that amazing? It's amazing. And this is not like an overnight get rich thing. It's not like that. It really isn't. But when you get inside, those 3 things are so important. You need to be willing to learn. You need to be coachable. I wasn't. I screwed up. That's okay. I recovered and I still made money. So even if you mess up, I have got the best news. You can still make money. Yes, you're not going to get fired. You're not going to get laid off. You're not going to experience any of that. I mean, might it take you a little bit longer because you weren't coachable? Yes. But the good news is I screwed up, I messed up, and I still made money. I'm building a successful online business by following this amazing beginner like blueprint. Like, what the heck? It's awesome. Third thing, okay, is you got to show up to do the 2 hours. It's really like, we're not talking about a 40-hour work week. We're talking about what? 2 times 7, 14 hours a week. Yes, you have to work Sunday. Yes, you have to work Saturday. Yes, you should work Monday to Friday. But you're like, well, why? Can't I have the weekends off? Are you being serious right now? You're working 2 hours a day, 2 hours a day. The reason why you want to show up on Saturday and Sunday is because of what this is. You're posting videos, you're creating content that promotes your programs, okay? That kickstarts somebody else's business. So I want to see people thriving and succeeding. I want those people who thought that it was over to realize that their life can just start right now, that they can change how they live right now, today, by making one step in the right direction. I did it. You can do it. You can do it today. You can start today. Do you know some people make sales within the first few days? Some people take longer, but I'm telling you, what if you're the one that makes the sale the next day? I have somebody right now that joined and she's already got somebody waiting to purchase from her. How? And she's not even set up. She is not even, I'm so excited for her. I just love it. I love that I can see the people that need this the most. I can think of somebody else who's stuck in her house, like she couldn't go get a normal work from home job because she can't, it's not safe for her to go out. Okay. And I'm not going to spill all the stuff about it, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that because of this program, she has access to make money online. She has access to make money. She's stuck in her house. She can't go outside for safety reasons, but yet she can make money online from her phone in her safety of her own house. There's somebody else I know that she was talking to me about how she has to be at home because she has children that they have special needs. Okay, whatever those are, she has special needs children. When you have special circumstances, it is very, very hard to find a work from home job. I understand this. I get it. As a homeschooling mom, that's my priority. As a mother of children with special needs, or you are maybe you have a mobility issue. I know somebody else that just popped into my head, and she is in a wheelchair and she cannot do that. That already changes your options, right? So in this business, I love that we get to help people like that. Why? Because why should they be treated any differently? Why should they not have the option to make six figures? Why should they not have the option to make money online? Because they don't have a degree or experience, or because they're stuck in a situation that is out of their control. So what? So what? Like that's right. I get really, really, I think the world can be unfair to single moms, to people that have mobility issues, to people that may be stuck, our health concerns, all those people, they all need a way to live. And do you know money can be the thing that makes them live better? So that woman that can't get out of her house, maybe money would change the way she lives in that house. Like maybe it would actually affect her health in a positive way. I don't know the details, and I'm not asking the details. But what if the money would make a difference in her health? Maybe she doesn't have the access to the money to get the benefit on the health. What if, like, we have this golden nugget, this treasure? That's how I look at this, as a treasure. It is a business, but it's more than what you really like. It is so much more to people that need it. And that's why I focus on the people that I want you to know that you don't have to have a degree. You don't have to move around. You don't have to jump. You don't have to. All you need to do is post videos. You need to do your free ads. You need to post videos. Anybody can do this. You can do this, and it can change how you live. Are you ready to have your life changed? Because if you can do those three things, if you can show up for your 2 hours, if you can be coachable and you are willing to learn, let's go. You can do this. Don't wait, because every day that you wait, you're basically just putting money on a back table, but you never get to touch it. It's like left behind. And then that's the truth of the matter is you're leaving money left behind. If I would have found this 2 years ago, I'm telling you now, I probably would have hit six figures a long time ago. But I didn't know it existed. Who's going to know this exists? Are you going to tell somebody? I want you to know. If you choose to do this, that's great. You know what that means? That means your life can be changed. That means that you can go and you can help somebody else because it's a business that helps those that need it the most. That is how I see it. I know everybody else has a different, like, we all see things differently. I see it as a key for the people that need it the most. And if you come to me and you say to me, well, you know, I'm one of those people. I have met many of those people. Well, here's the thing that's going to set you apart. You have got to be determined enough to figure out a way to pay for it. Yes, there are options. There are plans. Also, we've heard in the community, you know, I borrowed. I didn't have the money. But thank God I was able to borrow. So I did whatever I needed to do to get going. And this is the kind of thing that you're not taking a guess at. You're not trying something. And I had that perception in the start. I was like, oh, I'll just try it, right? I initially, when I heard there was 1, 3, 6, and 9, I went, okay, I'll come in on the 1. That's what I thought. I'll come in on the 1 and I'll try it. Well, as soon as she said, if you come in on the 1, you're not able to promote any other ones. I was like, well, that's just silly. And I don't get to learn anything either. Right. So I said, no, we're going to do the 9. I'm going to be all in. And I've been all in ever since. And I'm making sales. I'm learning how to grow a business. As a beginner, you do not need tech skills. You do not need to know everything. I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about this. How would I know? I knew nothing. The people in there that hit their goals financially, they actually blew them out of the water because we have no kind of like idea what it's like to make that kind of money. Most of us don't. The kind of us that need this the most are the ones that go, well, is that possible? You'll learn. You will learn. If you are in that like doubt phase and you're like, no, that's not possible. I want to remind you of my marker, friend. I want to remind you, how many of these is it going to take you if you needed to make $900? And I said to you, $1 for this. Okay, $1 for this. And you need to make 900. How long would that take you? How hard would that be? You have to change the way you see things. Okay. Now, one customer for me, one customer for you is 9. What would that look like to you? If you looked at your phone in the morning, okay, let's call it 4:00 in the morning. You get up, you run to the bathroom, you pick up your phone. I should write on this phone. It's my fake phone. You run to the bathroom at 4:00 in the morning. You look at your phone and go, oh my gosh, look at, I got my first sale. And my first sale was 9. That is literally what happened to me. It wasn't 4:00 in the morning. It was more like 8 or 7 in the morning. I can't remember, 7 or 8. And I went, and I cried. I'll tell you, I cried. I was so stinking happy. I was in shock. I have never seen that much, like, just come in on my phone. Just like I was shocked. And then the second one came in. Then the third one came in. And I'm telling you, you just have to stay on track, follow the blueprint. This is what is called passive income. I do the work, but I'm not sitting there 24 hours around the clock working. I'm learning to work smarter, not harder. When you put your videos out there, you're creating digital real estate. So that person that's on the computer at 3:00 in the morning, they happen to scroll and they see your video, right? They happen to scroll, see your video, and they're like, oh, what is this? They're in another place, somewhere in the world, and they can access your video. Not right now, Jay. They can access your videos because your videos think about this, that are on social media, and you are creating digital real estate. So every single video you post is of value. You need to give value. You need to tell people, hey, here's a little bit about me. Here's what I do. You learn how to do this in the program. So you don't have to worry about what do I got to do? You don't have to worry about that. You create that content and you post it, right? Monday through Sunday, every single day you show up, because you're showing up for you and that person that needs this so desperately, because I am forever eternally grateful for her for showing up. I would have never known had it not been for her showing up. There's only 46,000 of us. If you look at it that way, there's only 46,000. There's a lot of us. But on the flip side, there are 5 billion people on social media who are hurting, who are hopeless, who are desperate, who are tired of living on a hamster wheel, who are tired of not having enough money, who've had the lights turned off, water turned off. I know what that's like, who have suffered. And they need to hear, hey, did you know I have something that you might change how you think, might change how you live? It might drastically change everything in your life, like it did for that guy who was homeless. And now he just hit 300K this week. Earlier this week, he hit 300K in 1 year. His 1 year anniversary is coming up. That is amazing. That is truly amazing. So when you go post that video, right? Let's say it's 3:00 in the morning. They're scrolling on social media. They come across your video. They see somebody else asked. Say somebody else asked on my video, hey, what is this you're doing? And I drop down there. It's go to grannysgettingpaid.com. They see that comment. They go, okay, I'm going to go there. I'm not waiting. They go there. They see a video immediately. It answers a whole bunch of questions, like, 95% of the questions that are commonly asked. They watch the video and they go, wow, this is awesome. How do I get started? They can go back. They'll see an email from me. There'll actually be a button in the video that they can go click on. They will come to my website, what actually has the 4 programs on it. And every single program is there. The details are what are inside of the program is there. I never talk about what's inside. You can go see that when you go here. You put your email in. You can always unsubscribe. Please do if you're not interested. I'm not offended by any means. I don't mind. I would much rather somebody unsubscribe than sit there and not open the emails. It just is not good for my system. So you go there. You're like, wow, I want to pick a program. You know what happens if you pick that program at, let's say, 5:00 in the morning and you're in South Africa and it's 5:00 in the morning? So you go, you purchase the program, and then you're going to get let inside of the community. And then you can actually start your online business. You're going to start your journey, and you're going to be able to be doing this before I even wake up. I can wake up then at like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I grab my phone and I look and I go, I just made a sale. Somebody just decided to change how they live, and they purchased the program, but now they're on their journey. And I am so excited when people actually take this step, because I know the value in it. I know what it does. I know that it opens up doors that I didn't even know were possible. So when you're ready to do that, when you're ready to change how you live, go to grannysgettingpaid.com and you'll have that automated system. You'll have a website done for you. You'll have, if you come in on legacy, you'll have 4 streams of income. 4. You're promoting in-demand digital programs that you didn't create. You're not making the website. You're not making the programs. All your Jacob, is it bedtime?
No, sorry,
So you actually have this open door, and you get to learn more. You get to grow. You get to learn more. They're excited that we're doing a movie night. It's Friday night. Every Friday night we do movie night. So they're all in the hallway, making noise. Anyways, so if there's any questions, I'm always here for questions. I love to answer the questions. If not, I'm going to go find a movie to watch, because everybody wants to watch a movie. This is amazing. I cannot tell you how it has changed us and how we live. I can breathe. I'm not so stressed out. I can go, wow, you know what? I get to just share something cool that anybody can do. That anybody can do. Anybody. Think about that. You get to share this awesome thing that can change how somebody else lives. I'm all for that. I love that I don't have to say, no, you can't do this. Everything I do, I would tell you to do the same. I follow the blueprint. Follow the blueprint. Everything that you need is literally inside of the program. It's all there. And I want to see you succeed. I want to see you change how you live because sometimes I'm in disbelief. Sometimes I'm like, wow, like, is this real? This is like a job. It's not, I like to look at it like a job because I want to show up and I want to learn and I want to grow and I want to do more and kind of like, you know, when you get inside and you realize you don't even know a portion of it. You get to grow. I can grow my business. Scalability. Never even entertained the thought of what scalability is. And risk. I did a video on YouTube, and if you haven't seen it, I thought it was really cool. It took me a little bit to make it, but I did that as a learning thing for me, and I wanted to share it with other people because there's a guy named Mark Tilbury, and if you don't know, you don't know. I didn't even know who the guy was till I found him. And he did this video and he compared different, like he did affiliate marketing, he did drop shipping, and he did something else, ways to make money online, or I don't know where it is right now. Let me see if I can quickly tell you before I leave. Let me see if I can find it. Switch account. And he did this video and I was like, wait a minute. He didn't talk about this. So I thought I'm going to go talk about it. And it is in my videos. Oh, it's called The Laziest Way to Make Money Online for Beginners. Okay. So that was the first time I actually created a video. It took me a little bit of time, but I did that video because I was like, man, do you know he never went to our program? He never talked about our program, and all the things that he had on his chart. I was like, I was just mind blown. This guy is like, I don't know if he's a billionaire, a millionaire, but he was like talking about these options of ways to make money online. And I thought, I'm doing a video. I'm doing a video because people should know that this is the best way. And it literally is the best way. I went through every single thing that he did. And I was like, I was up and running in 2 days. Now everybody is not up and running in 2 days. Some people are faster. Some people are slower. But I know for me, it was 2 days. And for my millionaire mentor, it was 2 days. And then the next thing was risk. This is low risk. I was like, this is a low risk. Scalability, high. And I can't remember. I don't know. I think I might have thrown it out. Anyway, yeah, I think I might have thrown out the chart. I went through everything and I was like, this is the proof that it's like the best business. You are following somebody else who's already done it. We're not reinventing a wheel, which I'm learning is so big in this space. We are simply doing what works. When you're following somebody else who's already successful, you're just going to like follow in their tracks. You're going to do what they do. You're going to follow the same blueprint that they followed. And I love that you can do this with me. I love that you can do this. Like we can change how we live. I love it. So if you haven't seen that video, you can go check it out. It's called The Laziest Way to Make Money Online for Beginners. It's on my homepage. You'll see it. It's got 633 views right now. And it's the longer that it goes, the higher that it goes. And I put a little bit of effort into that. You don't have to do that. I'm just showing you because I wanted people to know out there that this opportunity is literally for anybody. And when it measures up to the other things, it blows out the drop shipping. It blew out the affiliate marketing. It blew out the, he had 2 other things he was comparing. And I was like, oh, that's not even in the same field as us. Like what we have here is amazing. So be sure to, you want to get started? You can be started before I wake up. Granny'sGettingPaid.com. I'm going to go have a movie night with my kids because that's why I love what I do. I'm a homeschooling mom of 5. No, I'm a mama of 5, 3 homeschoolers, 2 adults, former DoorDasher. Now I get to work from home with my kids, watch movies, and do what I want to do and still make money. And I get to come here and tell you that, yes, you can. You can do this too. Go there, put your email in. You'll get the details. If you have questions, do me a favor, email me your questions or come on any of my lives. I always invite you to ask me questions. I'm an open book. Hi and bye. Hi, Tev. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you to my familia. Thank you so much for your support, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, TikTok. And tomorrow night, I don't know if I'll be on or not. Saturdays, I usually don't, but you never know. I might just show up on a Saturday night. Good night, guys. Thank you again. Have a good Friday night. Till next time.